Hey, and welcome to the Hopcast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
Special guest.
We do have a special guest. It's Rick Wildt, everyone.
Welcome.
And boom,
Thank you.
His presence is known.
So glad to be here. Super stoked. Big fan of the show, and just truly honored to be here today.
Wow, thank you, Rick.
Yeah, absolutely. I watch it pretty religiously, to be honest with you.
Are you
Total lie, but anyways.
We knew you were lying.
Makes us
Okay.
feel good, though.
Yeah.
It's fine.
For a moment there, you did make us feel good. It's not so much anymore. Are you excited about drinking some Saisons that have been aged in oak with some Brettanomyces today?
Absolutely, I cannot wait. One of my favorite styles of all time. It's just the Saison. You can just do so much with it, depending on where you're fermenting, the temperature at. So I'm just super psyched to drink both of these because I have not had either of them, and obviously, two very world-class brewers. So cannot
Two
wait.
very world-class podcast hosts as well.
Well, so we've done the Saison Bretta
Before.
on a previous episode,
Mhm.
and so now this is the Oak Aged one.
So yeah, that'll be that's a one I'm really looking forward to. That's a favorite beer of mine, but I haven't tried the oak version yet, so that's exciting. And then we also have a collaboration with Hill Farmstead and Anchorage Brewing, so that should be interesting as well. Their Saison aged in oak with some Brettanomyces. So
Yeah. So I think we're going to start with the Arctic Saison, right?
we're gonna go with the collab, Grassroots Brewing Arctic Saison.
So, yeah, Hill Farmstead was rated #1 new brewery, and so they're legit. The guy's name is Sean, so he's probably just doing tons of work right now as we speak with you on the camera.
Yep.
So,
As the line goes out in front of his house, he says, and he's all pissed he can't get out of his driveway.
yeah, exactly. So, too bad you're not with us because this beer is going to kick ass.
All right, let's bust it open.
That poured out beautiful.
Yeah, the head retention was just out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Really fluffy, and just you want to
Yeah.
lay down on it. It's nice.
Super golden straw color.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see through it, so,
Yeah, a little on the cloudy side there in that respect.
Yeah, you guys should have seen this head retention. Like this frothy white head, just literally stuck around for, maybe a minute. Guys at Hopcast need to get their act together, get some better technology, so maybe you guys could see that. But that's neither here nor there right now.
Cam.
We can talk about that later. Maybe get a GoPro, just do it on your own. Do it live.
I figured that your glasses had a camera in though.
Yeah, they might as well be. I know. I get a ton of oak right away.
I get a lot of that funk from the Brett.
Yeah,
for sure.
So yeah, it's super musty. It's almost a little moldy to me, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
No.
But I
Smells
do
great.
I do smell a little mold. The one thing I would love to smell though, on the other hand, is like a little white, like a little pepper. Like I don't get any of that, which true to style for Saison, like you should get a little pepper. I mean, even if it's been barrel aged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? Or no?
I think I get some of that pepper.
Do you get
actually.
it?
I do.
Get a
I
little
don't-
spice, yeah.
I'm not picking that up. I get a
You
little
just
pear.
brush your teeth.
Yeah, probably. I get some pear though,
Smells like
for sure.
toothpaste.
That's cool. It smells like toothpaste and fun times and friends.
Cheers, enough smelling.
Yeah.
Let's get to drinking.
Let's start drinking.
It's got a kick to it there.
Yeah, it's more of a tart bite than you get on the nose.
Yeah,
It smells very funky, but it's got a tartiness to it.
yeah. It finishes tart, which is awesome. Up front, I get a ton of the Brett, horse blanket flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And the oak is very subdued. It's not like
Yeah.
overwhelming wood.
I think it's imparting a little bit of a I'm not sure if this is coming from fermentation or from the wood itself, but I get a vanilla character that rounds it off. It's kind of like
I do get
soft vanilla
I do
at
get
the end.
some soft vanilla. The mouthfeel is incredible.
Yeah, it is kind of a big mouthfeel with having also a dry beer, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot going on that makes you want to keep drinking it and try to figure it out.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing the Saison with Brett nowadays, and you never really get tired of it just because it works so well together.
And on a summer day, a nice warm day when you're hanging outside, it's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, it's incredible for right now because, you know, it's very dry, but since it finishes tart, like, it kind of like quenches your thirst, but, you know, makes you want to drink more. Like the same like concept behind lemonade, you know.
Everything makes me want to drink more.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no doubt. I mean, yeah, just pour it on, you know. But I mean, just like that style, you know, the way that it's super dry, finishes a little tart, you know, invites me to just like keep, you know, wanting to just keep going and going and going. It's a solid beer for sure. Mm-hmm. They did work. Sean, you did work.
Now we've done a couple of the Anchorage brewings before.
Yeah.
And they're really tasty. Like they're doing nice stuff too.
Yeah, Maeve smuggles them back when she's on her maiden trips back to the homeland.
Puts them in the dog sled and rides them down.
That was a shout out from Maeve.
Oh.
Shut up!
What are you supposed to do when that happens?
You just
go, shut up!
Yell shout out.
Yeah.
And you should know, as being an avid fan of the show.
Yeah, huge fan of the show. Just super huge. Hopcast fan number 1. That's my Twitter tag. Check it out.
But we haven't had any Hills Farm until
no, we haven't had Hill Farmstead. I know you're a big fan.
I am a big fan. I think the Everett Porter is one of the best. I mean, even being from the Midwest, you know, and you have so many solid representations of the brand. I mean, of the style, you know, especially with Founders Porter, which is, you know, one of my favorites of all time. Their Everett Porter is just so on point. Mm. So, if you are fortunate enough, you guys should scope it out. Scope it out.
We're gonna finish on these and move on to the next. But yeah, man, a great beer from our buddies over at Hill Farmstead and Anchorage Brewing.
Good work, guys.
Nice collaboration.
Good work.
Cheers.
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 All right, no problem finishing off this guy.
Not at all. It was a delightfully solid beer.
Super tasty. Super tasty.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's time for some more.
Absolutely. Gonna bust into this wax dipped Oak Aged Bretta, which is using their Bretta Saison as the base and then aging it in oak from Logsdon. So pretty excited about this.
Oh, here it comes.
Heyo! Heyo! Somebody came to the party as well. This Oak Aged Bretta. That's fantastic.
Definitely darker than the Arctic Saison.
Way darker.
Mm-hmm.
Ambery.
Also still has a bit of cloud going on there.
The head retention on this one is even more impressive, though. Mm-hmm. You know, it's definitely here for the count. You know.
Yeah, these are both a couple of pretty effervescent beers.
Yeah.
Bordering on probably over-carbonated.
Ooh, a lot more oak.
Yeah, so much oak.
Which could be adding to the color a bit, too.
So much oak.
Get a little bit of just straight up alcohol off the nose as well.
I get some pear.
Yeah, a lot of fruit character.
Maybe a little lemon. Maybe even a little apple.
Yeah, smells like
I definitely get apple.
I think it's like a little less in your face on the nose.
Yeah,
than the
without
other beer.
question.
And
vanilla pops out for sure.
Yeah, where the other one had the oak come out
Whoa.
in the taste, this one kind of hides in there, but the vanilla comes out.
There's definitely a noticeable difference between the two. Speaking of the Logsdon beers, like the Saison Bretta and then the Oak Aged, just it being much more well-rounded The vanilla certainly like rounds everything out, makes everything a little bit more smooth, and I think you're kind of losing that big, huge Brett character in this beer than you would find in just the regular Saison Bretta. Yeah.
You still do get a Brett character in it, but it is super oaked at the same time.
And so, Maeve and I, we were driving up to this brewery. We picked up the bottle there. We're driving up there and we see Mount Hood, and we're like, "That's the label. That's the beer. That's the mountain on the bottle." It's like hilarious. Like, oh,
So you just noticed it, huh?
Yeah. And then if you look at it, there's a beer in the like falls.
Is that real? Was
beer fall?
Was
No.
there an actual glass of beer in the waterfall?
There's no waterfall at all.
Oh, that'd have been sweet.
So they're full of shit.
How about a Red Barn? Was
Yeah,
there?
that's their brew house. That's where
Okay.
they brew out of. The garage opens up and their stuff's right there.
That's
It's
an awesome
hilarious.
beer.
Yeah. That seems like kind of like the place where you would experiment with just like the old school tradition of Belgian beer making and just open up your brewery and let it ferment itself.
Little cool ship action.
Right.
I think it's really cool because like where the first one like finished very tart, like this one just continues like to be dry, and you get like maybe a little lemongrass in it, so it's just very dry. You get a little oak on the very back end of it, but it's just like super well balanced. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, it's tannic for sure, but
Yeah.
it's not out of balance. So
No,
like, you've got the
absolutely not.
tannic and the vanilla,
Right.
and like the kind of rustic quality from the
Yeah.
yeast strain. It's all married together quite nicely.
Yeasty beastie.
Yeah, it's a good progression from one to the other.
Yeah, no doubt.
Funny. And oh yeah, we learned that the Logsdon guy, him and his wife started Y Yeast. And,
So you know he's legit.
Yeah, he's good. He knows what he's doing. And so now his wife owns Y Yeast. They're separated, so ex-wife, and he started this brewery.
So now he's using White Labs.
Whatever he's using, he's doing work. That's for sure.
Yeah, he might know a thing or two about yeast strains, and it certainly shows. I mean, the few Logsdon beers I've had have been really, really tasty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know which one I like more. I think they're both very different,
Right,
which is
it's
very
tough.
cool. I love the way that Grassroots Hill Farmstead finished a little tart, but I love the way that this is super dry, and yeah, they're both just both did work.
it's tough to say because you're looking at two beers that are pretty much, if you looked at the label, they're the exact same beer,
Yeah.
For sure.
but they're completely different. So that's something to be said, and that's what makes this kind of thing so much fun.
Good work,
Like I was
team. Good
saying
work,
before,
guys.
It's like a lot of people
Good
are
work,
doing
guys.
it, but
Cheers to you guys. Boom. Boom.
thanks for watching Hopcast.